Hi, welcome. What if I told you this simple website here, just one single page website here was able to generate 16 leads in a period of over a year with just less than $100 to set up? That's exactly what I'm going to be showing you in this video today. The exact fix for websites that don't get or bring calls. So if you're a local business owner and your website isn't bringing in customers, this video is for you. I'm going to show you exactly what's broken and how to fix it. Now, before we dive in, let me ask you something. How much are you spending on ads every single month? 500, 1,000, 2,000, maybe more? What if I told you there's a way to get customers calling you locally without paying for every single click? Stick with me because I'm going to walk you through the exact system that got 16 real customers in 12 months for less than $100, which you can do for $224 in total. And basically, it is the number of leads we're able to generate from this single one-page website from persons filling out this form. We didn't have an active phone number or we didn't track anything via calls, just the form fields alone. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly the various components of this page that made it possible for when someone searches for this service in Google, our website got found. So here's what most businesses face every time. A plumber, an HVAC company, or a roofer builds a website, they put up their services, maybe some photos, and wait for the phone to ring. Nothing happens. So they start paying for Google Ads, and the ads work, sort of. They get some calls, but the leads are hit or miss. Some are tire kickers, some are price shoppers, and worst of all, the moment they stop paying, the calls stop coming. The real problem: your website is invisible in Google. When someone searches in your city for the service, Google shows the map pack first. That's the three business with the little map. Those get most of the clicks, but here's the thing: you can still get customers even if you do not appear in the map pack. You can rank right below it, in which we're going to show you right in this video. But most local business websites never show up there either. Why? Because they make three big mistakes. Mistake number one: they're using generic websites domain name like joesplumbing.com when they could be using joesplumbing.com. Google loves exact match domains. That means your service plus city in your website address. Mistake number two: they try to cover too many cities in one website. They add pages for every town they service. Allen gets a page, Prosper gets a page, McKinney gets a page. Sounds smart, right? Wrong. Google doesn't rank those inner pages as well as your homepage. Your homepage is your strongest page. When you split your focus across 10 cities, you're weakening everything. So basically, what I'm trying to say here is if someone is looking for your service, let's say by 10 p.m., they are not calling their neighbors, they are not calling a friend of theirs. They are going straight on Google and asking Google exactly a business owner within the area. And once someone searches for your service, the first result that shows up is called the map section. It's called the sponsor section rather. These are persons actively paying for clicks. So if you're familiar with Google Ads, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you're not familiar, the first result that shows up is the sponsor section. These are persons actively paying for this, actively paying to be in the spot. And the second spot is the map section here, right here. So this is the section that has this map pack already, and they have three businesses here to compete. So if you're not paying for ads, or if you're paying for ads and you're not in this section here, you could also feature within the section. This still gets a number of calls every month. So this is exactly how we're able to get our website ranking here. And there are key markers of what's made up the website we built out as a case study that made it rank, that made Google love the website and got it ranked. And that's exactly what we're going to show you in this video. So let me go to the website itself so you can see this is the single website. There's no other page aside from this website. It's just plain simple, no fancy build, but it was able to generate us upwards of 16 leads. And I built out this website in November of 2024. It's been a year, and we got 16 leads from this website from just form fields alone. Mind you, we didn't have an active phone number, so if we had gotten an active phone number, we could have doubled or tripled the number of leads that came through. So stick with me. Let me walk you through exactly how we were able to get this website to rank on the first page of Google for multiple queries. The first of which is buying the exact match domain. I said An exact match domain simply means you including the service you render and in the city in which you render the service in on Google. So you get this exact match domain. So you could even have a modifier of even adding maybe your name. So if your name is Joe, you could add Joe Gota Company Fairview.com or Joe Gota Fairview.com, whichever one works. So this is a partial match domain. So it still works. So long as it carries the service you render and the city in which you render it, Google tends to favor this kind of website. And that's the same thing we did here. We got an exact match domain, got as McKinney, and that's the first. The second of all is actually adding the title tag, ensuring your service appears in the title tag alongside the city. That's the second. The third method we actually did was also included it in the headline of the copy of the website. So you can see mine. This is seamless gutters installation repair. So you want to include as many services you want here, but it should sound natural. It should not seem as if you're keyword stuffing most of the services you're rendering. Then you just add your city modifier to it. So once you're done with that, the third is actually the first paragraph immediately after the headline. You include the same thing, so the services you render and the city, and basically you're done with this first part. In the second section, which is the service section, you want to list all of the services you render and just put a brief description and a brief excerpt on each of the services, linking back to an inner page. In our case, we just listed all of the service on this website, on this main page, and that's it. Then the third section you'll be going out is why they should choose you, which a typical company website should have, why your customers should choose you. You could mention that you're insured, you are licensed, you have quality customer representative, you have good team, work with anything that basically makes your company looks good. You want to include them in this section. How long you've been in business. Then the second to last of all we did was implement the frequently asked questions across the website. And you can get this from the queries that have been searched for your services online. So you could perform a query for your specific niche that you're doing. You see these people also ask questions. Those are some of the questions you want to include in your website. It tends to give both the users answers they are looking for, and also Google tends to see you as an authority because you're able to answer most of these questions. And lastly, we also included the zip code in which we service. In our case, we service McKinney, so we included zip codes from McKinney. This is relevant for persons who are actually researching for businesses within their zip code. They want them to come out immediately and get all of their stuff done. So basically, that's how we got this website ranking. And if you have a Google business profile, you also want to include your map embeds here and make sure your phone number, your business name and address, everything is all consistent and stays the same. And that's all for this website. That's all we did on this website, and it cost us all of this content was cranked out using ChatGPT. Maybe you could get the pro version, which is $20, and that's all we did for this website. We basically bought a domain $15, and in order for Google to kind of trust our website further, we got it listed on multiple directories, over 400 directories right here. So I could get you this list. You could do it yourself, or you could just hire the same person I did on Fiverr that does this for $75. And basically, that's all we spent: $15 for the domain, $75 for the local citations that we did. Everything is around $90 or so, and we're able to generate this number of leads that came in through the website without phone calls included. And this you can also do for any service-based business, any local business it is you're running, be it plumber, be it dentist, be it contractors, be it roofers, whatever. $224 gets you started. So in the video I mentioned you could get this done for $225. Other things we didn't do that you could have done was issue out a press release, basically a newsworthy article that informs the public of the service you're trying to render. The basic aim of this is to actually build more links to the home page of your website. So this service here, premium service here, guarantees you 450 placements, guarantees you coverage that you get mentioned in multiple websites. So you get out of that index, it's kind of give you that signal boost. So this is one thing we could have done. Another thing we also could have done to enable us rank position number 1 for multiple queries that we are searching for, because currently right now we are ranking between position 1 and 10 majorly on page one of Google. But if you want real results, if you want credible results, if you want leads coming in non-stop, you want to rank in position number one or two for most of all the keywords you're targeting, because there are very different variations people are searching on Google, not just one specific one. People are actively searching for different variations on Google, so you want to cater for all of those variations that are searching for on Google. So with this, you can buy backlinks from a mentor of mine, Jackie Cho. He does a lot of local SEO audits and every other thing. Is majorly an SEO god. So you could actually even contract with him, or you could get links from him. $90 a pop to lowest as $74 if you're buying bulk. So some might ask, what is a backlink? A backlink simply means an authority website talking about an authority website like Forbes, Huffington Post, Washington Post, talking about your website and linking back to your website. So that's what a backlink is. So you could actually go out and network with or sponsor local sports events in your area, or sponsor whatever event and ask them to link back to your website. Or you could just come out here and get this done for $90 a pop. So you could also, so what we could have done better is schedule some of these link posts, guest posts to go out monthly, maybe one or two monthly for a period of a year, and we would have definitely ramped up the number of leads that were coming through this site. Then the last thing we could have done is create dedicated service pages for each of the services that is being rendered. We didn't have to put all of them on the same home page. We'd have gotten service pages individually to get all of this ranking and specified services for each of these things we were doing. So basically, that's all we did. I've walked you through the Gota case study that we built out and how we built it out and what you could do for yourself. And basically, this is the costing: domain $15, hosting $24, citation 75, press release 70, indexing $20, and content $20. We use ChatGPT in our case anyway. So this gets you $224. You could get this implemented for your service that you render in your city. And now is the credit part. Like I said, we launched the website in November of 2024, and the first lead came around January. And over the next 12 months, we were able to get 16 qualified leads via form fields. And the here's the kicker. If we had put a real phone on the website, we would have gotten even more than the number of leads. Compare that to spending $2,000 a month on ads through trying to get this number of leads, and we spent less than $100. So this game changer that's going to change everything for you right now if you serve multiple locations within your area. Like in our case, the nearby cities near McKinney is Allen, Prosper, Princeton. So in order for you to dominate the entire area, you want to have individual websites, just like we mentioned for this one here. You want to have an exact match domain targeting each of these locations and build them out entirely. Massive pages, building them out, each of them targeting each location, and you tend to get most of the calls. Imagine all of these websites are ranking on position number one or two on Google. You're getting definitely leads from everything rather than using an inner page to rank. Because one thing, like I tell you, Google does is they rank this exact match domain and the home page pointing to the specific service you're rendering, as against you having them on an inner page. So you want to have all of these things done. Like I said, it's cost $224 to do it yourself. So it's something you want to not miss out on. So when someone searches for Gota installation in Allen, your Gota Allen installation homepage is completely directly dominating that particular area. And Google loves that small business site like yours can actually outrank big site like Yelp and Jizz because you are hyper local. So now let's talk about what each site includes. Remember, we kept it simple for the test, but if you want maximum results, here's what the full structure will look like. You have the home page targeting the main keyword, you have your service pages, and you have your location pages, which could be anywhere between 5 to 8 nearby towns. You have service pages for each location and blog posts helping buyers make decision overall. And that's about 60 page per website. And you do this for 7 cities. You have a lead generating machine working for you 24/7. And after 4 months of ranking, each site could bring 2 to 5 qualified leads per month, 7 times the number of leads you will get, and not paying per click. So what we didn't do, like I said, we didn't build dedicated service pages, we didn't build blog pages, we didn't build high quality backlinks. We didn't regularly update, we just built the site once and left it that way. So why this strategy beat ads every time? Look, I'm not saying ads is bad. If you're working, if ads are working for you, keep them running. But here's my advice: keep your ads running while you build this organic system. Over time, as the website start ranking and bringing in leads, you can slowly reduce the ad spend. Eventually, you might turn off ads completely, or you keep them at a lower budget as a bonus on top of your free organic leads. The beautiful thing about organic ranking is the compound. Ads stop the second you stop paying, but a ranked website keeps working, it brings lead while you sleep. It brings leads on weekends, brings lead even during holidays. It's an asset you own. So the long-term partnership benefit that we are offering right now, if you work with us, is not just building this website. We help you manage everything long term. Here's what it's going to look like. We help you optimize and manage your Google Business Profile every single week. So if you don't have a Google Business Profile, would walk you through a good method to actually get your Google Business Profile verified, and would help you optimize everything from 0 to 100. That means posting updates, responding to reviews right away, adding photos, and keeping everything fresh. We build a review system that automatically collects customer reviews so your reputation keeps growing. We set up missed call, text back. Each website gets its own tracking phone number. When someone calls and you miss it, you automatically get a text back. Then our AI follow-up system takes over all to help your customers. And we added an AI chat widget to your website that books appointment on autopilot. We stay on top of Google updates and roll out new strategies to keep your leads flowing. And we help you manage your customers and run campaigns for other services you offer. If you're ready to get started, so here's what you're going to do. You can keep paying for ads or hoping for good leads, or you can build a system that brings customers to you for free. The do it yourself path costs $224 per city. We'll guide you through every step, or if you want us to do everything for you, we offer a done for you service. Each site takes about 90 days to start ranking. After 4 months, you could start seeing maybe a lead or two per location. Book a strategy call with us this week and we'll analyze your market, look at your competition, and map out exactly which cities you should target first. We'll show you the potential lead numbers for that area. And if you want the test the Google Business Map Pack strategy, we have a 3 risk-free trial spot available right now. You only pay after you see results. Same resources we use for the website citation, press release content. Also help your map pack rankings. Map pack leads usually bring more phone calls than website forms, so it's worth testing. The choice is yours. You could keep renting leads from Google Ads or start owning new traffic. Either way, those customers are searching for you right now. The question is, will they find you or your competitor? Click the link below to book the free strategy call. Let's build your lead machine together. If you find this video helpful in any way, please leave a subscribe. Like this video and leave a subscribe and turn on your notification bell for future videos I release. And you could also leave a comment in the description below if you have any questions, and I'll be sure to answer them. So bye. Next video. Bye bye.